Guys, they just want it dead. That's a little better. Hey gang, it's me, Ola, coming at you from Lake Umatilla, as Joanne calls it. Umatilla, as I call it. Maybe it's Umatilla, as the Indians call it. Umatilla. Anyway, new lake, new water. We've never been here before. And I have to say that half of it looks beautiful. The other half is And I'm certain that it's above pool right now and flooded. And you probably can't see, but there's down trees and debris all lining up on this street. So the lake looks wonderful. The fish in it are super light in color. And I think it's because of the cloudy water. The sun doesn't get to them. Something along those lines. But I managed to eke out 4 fish. Only 4 fish. Oh, I don't like this intersection. 4 tough fish. I had to work for each one of them. Well, not really, because on 1 or 2 of them I set my rod down and poof, I got bit on accident. Yeah, I did have to work from the fishies. They bit on one bait only. Something I haven't been catching on lately, but it worked today. Man, I thought for sure spinner bait or a chatterbait, some beautiful grass, and the spinnerbait could just get in and weave through it. They didn't touch it. A jig, topwater, the lane changer, a popper, a wacky, a Nico. What else did I throw? Frog, topwater frog, crankbait, paddle tail swim bait, gambler, easy swimmer. Yeah, I threw everything, guys, everything. So I feel fortunate that I caught fish. At least it wasn't a skunking. I'm probably going to throw in some footage from, I've probably fished 2 or 3 times besides today since my last video. I mean, I've been hitting it, folks. The fish aren't eating. They're still, like I said, just in shock or whatever happens to them. Man, that looks like a good lake right there too, right by this campground. So it was about a 55-minute drive for me, a little less this morning, but probably a little longer on the way home with the traffic. I did not get aerial footage even though I brought the drone because I forgot. Leesburg is like the seaplane capital of the world. So there's these little aircraft flying 500 feet off the deck all over the place. So we're going to skip the aerial footage, and how about if I just roll you today's little bit of beautiful catching footage. Good morning, folks. 7:05 Wednesday morning. Out here at a new lake with my friend Joe. Right here just before sunrise, getting eaten alive by the skeeters. So, not sure what to expect out of this lake, but well, let's explore. Okay, the major feed today, it's rated fairly well on Bass Forecast. The major feed is from about 10 till noon, and we do have an afternoon thunderstorm coming shortly after 12. So, if things work scientifically, we could have a good bite this morning. Let's go behind this grass right here. Not much excitement yet. One little tap from probably from a bluegill. It wasn't a bass. Haven't seen any blow-ups really or much of anything. Kind of rushing through this area right here to get to the undeveloped end of the lake. Might be a little better over there. Boy, oh boy, there's no activity This grass just looks fantastic. I'm not getting bit on much. Not getting bit on anything. This looks super fishy here by the dock. Probably gets high pressure. Like I said, I'm looking forward to get on the undeveloped side. There's a drain over there. Let's see if anybody's in front of the drain. Those are usually good spots to find ambushing fish. Let's see. Nope, nothing. Come on out of that pipe. I know you're in there. I dropped my coffee cup on the concrete. It's all chewed up. I'm gonna have to get a new lid. No damage on the... Yeah, there's a few scratches. There's a few scratches. Gotta get under that dock. Way up in there. All right, we're coming to the non-developed side of the lake, which is what I would think would be better. Although docks usually produce, but maybe when the sun's out. This water has a weird color to it. Kind of looks like Lake Apopka. Then it's pretty brown. Brownish, greenish. Oh, shoot. That was a fish, guys. That was a fish. It pulled back. Let's see if I can get my snag out. I am on a 2x4. This is probably a crazy idea, but I'm trying to save myself from being broken off. Oh, it came off, guys. I didn't even try the little bouncy bounce, but it worked on accident. Let's see if anyone's under this dock. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, something little, but he went deep into the brush. I was just getting another bite of my breakfast. Wow. Hours, guys. Hours. To get this little turkey. He was in the brush right there. I was just letting my bait set. First fish of the day. Nothing big. Wowza. He's really light. Thanks, fish. Jeez, he almost pulled my rod in. Always during breakfast. That means I need to let my bait sit longer. I just put the tiny child on because they're not hitting anything. Nothing moving. They don't want the Nico. Let's let that sink for a minute. Yeah, it's been so slow, and I'm going on a little over 2 hours. 2.3 miles. Getting tangled in the brush there. There's one. Tiny child. I just threw the spinner bait right through that area. Just threw it in there. We are in major feed right now. Just started. Number 2, that's about the same size as the first one. Thank you, fish. Whew. Happy to see that little guy. That's 2 on the tiny child. There's a fish on it. Guys, they just want it dead. That's a little better. They just want it dead sticked. I mean, literally, I put my rod down to mess with my graph. That's the best one of the morning. That's decent. Up in these grass patches in between here. Not so much in the pads. He's no giant, but at least I'm catching. Thank you, fish. Maybe 1.5 pounds. All in the tiny child, guys. See if anybody's in this cut. That's where I've gotten my bites, up next to the grass. Oh, there was something. Maybe that little something. super windy. Another light scaled on the tiny child. That is the only thing I can get bit on today. Come here. Ow. Come here, fish. This one was in the pads. About a pound and a half. Number 4. Oh, he got my weight. Eagle alert. Now to get him out. Oh, let's go get him. It's still on. Still on. Still on. Oh, it's in that thick grass right there. There we go. Come here, fish. Oh, he's dangerously on a pad. Come here. There we go. Okay, hang on. I gotta lay him in my deck for a second. Hold on, fish. Oh my goodness. What a tangled mess. There we go. First fish of the day. Wow, he's got a big bite mark. Probably, I don't know, a bird. All right, let's get this hook. That's a pit swamp craw. We broke the skunk. Thank you, fish. Pit swamp craw. I don't remember the name of the color, but you guys have seen pit swamp on here before. There's a bite. He's after it. In the mouth of the pass-through canal. You can usually count on 1 or 2 little dudes in there. Thanks, fish. Oh, I think he got off. Nope, he's still on. He's in some grass. Come on, here he comes. Here he comes. A little bit bigger fish. Just a little bit on the fluke. Let's see if anybody's under there. There's one. Oh, that feels like a decent one too. Let's get him out of this grass. Yeah, that's decent. Come here, buddy. He was under the dock. And it came out when I reeled my fluke out of there. All right. Hang on, fish. That's decent. Let's let him go. Only the fourth one of the morning. Thank you, fish. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Got a little bit of bite activity right now. Skinny but long. Wow, paper thin. Thank you, fish. Short lined. Woo! Number 6. Thanks, fish. That was quick. Oh my word. Just as soon as it hit the water. What a little turkey. Pretty little bass. Little turkey in the canal. Hey, oh man. Go on. There he goes.